As we take a look at the song No Longer Slaves now from a rhythm and melody aspect, want to make sure that you're solid on your chords. Go back and review that video if you haven't already so that you can, jump from chords to chords, especially when we get to this melody. You're going to have to be very confident on your chords then to lift and jump up to right hand doing something completely different and octaves up above. Okay, they come quick sometimes when you have these songs that have melodic lines, and you just have to be able to lift and replace your hand in the necessary spot on the keyboard. So let's talk through rhythm now on the chords that we looked at in the chord video. So we come right away into the first verse, and that first G is held for a long time. You're not providing rhythm. Maybe you are if you don't have an acoustic player. That would be one situation that definitely you would start maybe kind of providing a little more kind of a quarter note rhythm. Somebody needs to provide that to be able to sing along with, but when the acoustic is playing, it's just kind of you unravel me and you just hold it for a long time until the next chord change, and that's really how it kind of moves within the verses. So you're not in a rhythmic pattern, you're just changing as the chords kind of happen each time, repeating on the G. And 1, 2, 3, 4 to the C, to the D, 4, C. Okay, so that's your verse. Okay, same with the first chorus. I'm no longer slaves. Here we go on the chorus. I'll play through that here. 1, 2, 3. I'm no 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 E minor. 1 to the D, to the G, 2, 3. 4 C, 2, 3, 4 G, 2, 3, 4 E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right there at the end of that, instead of hitting a G chord, that is the beginning of your melody line. Okay, and we'll look at that. So just be aware, it comes fast. And E minor, D, and then, okay, wrong chord underneath, but it's that timing. You've got to be right on the next downbeat with your lead line. All right, so the only place that you get a little more busy in terms of rhythm is on the bridge, where you're playing a quarter note pattern. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 G to the C, 2. So very quick, E minor to D to the C, and then one last time to D and G. Now B minor and C to D and G, okay? And that little I am a child of God loops around a few times. You repeat that as kind of a coda ending to bring you back into the chorus, okay? So that was basically 2 beats for each of those chords within the bridge. I did it kind of full speed, so you'd probably want to slow that down. We'll try that just as a practice tool if you need to move quickly between those chords. Kind of at a maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor to D, 4, G to C. One more time, E minor to the D, G to the C. Okay, so that's a slower tempo, good place to start as you go through that. So let's take a look at the melody now. We're going to start on a G in our right hand, okay, and octaves, all right? So everything that we do is just single notes, but octaves together. E minor to the D, and G to the C, back to E minor to the D, and then G to C. So that progression is something that you need to practice a lot. You're really carrying that moment, so very important. So those are some pretty intricate and important pieces to work on, memorize, get the right and left hand to work together. With that and the rhythm, so that melody rhythm combination, you will have what you need for No Longer Slaves.